Hello everyone, I am back sooner than I expected. Stephen's just doing a audio check for me on his phone just to see whether the stream is actually working or not, and we're all good to go. So I have updated the previous board to not a board to instead what I now am calling. Okay. Yeah, nothing in the game at the moment, but I think the game will be fine.
You just start playing, I'll let you know.
Okay, alright. Okay. So, I started this by going into the room directory on day 3 and just checking what was in there and setting up basically this. This is my file explorer, but this is Blueprint Info, I've called it, and this is what I will refer to from now on as the files. So I have all of these, all of these, all of these, all of this stuff. Anyway, I shouldn't show Stephen any of that because he's watching the stream. But I exited to go on to a new one. However, I didn't realise that means that I have then essentially quit the day. So, in short terms, I've lost a day. So, abandoned project, ranked 1, total rooms 2, that being the entrance hall and outside. Steps taken 0. So I'm now gonna exit and save and continue, unfortunately. So we've lost a day. Annoying, but it is what it is. Can't hear the game. Wait for the stream to update. Wait until I'm actually in the game. Sorry, I'm just making sure it works. There. Yeah, I know, I'm still in the files, aren't I? Yeah, just wait until I'm gone out of it. Got 4 viewers. Okay, so I'm going to start drafting, assuming that it is working.
I can't see the game.
I know. It's on the files, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to switch back to it.
Okay, sorry, I can hear the game fine. You're happy?
Yeah, just I'm sure it's fine, but if you can't hear it once I'm actually in.
I can hear it now.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. So, from now on. Okay, so still want to be heading upwards. Corridors, not. Break utility, no, it's a den. Okay. Do not think that's been different. I've already been in here, so just get the gem. Storeroom, may as well. Gives me a lot of stuff. Coin, key, gem. Okay. Back to. Oh, okay, let's go this way. See what's this way.
See you play.
Have I not?
You're back. You're on the file system. You're not on the game.
I'm not on the game. Okay. Now we're in the game. Thank you, Stephen. Sorry, I had not swapped between. Stupid me. Okay. So now you can actually see the game.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So Karasari is useless, I've already been there, so we'll go bedroom and get more footsteps. Okay. Patio's new. Okay, but I do spread a diamond whenever I walk into it. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay. And a gem. Excellent. Anything else? Is this interactable? No. Okay. And no clear sign of any paintings or statues. Apart from that. But I don't think that's a good enough view. Anyway, let's see if we can get something which has a window. Like the courtyard, but it requires a gem. But I have two. So it should be fine. Go west or up. Okay. Heavy sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. Could have been useful last time round with the trunks at the beginning. Chapel. I'm just gonna go spare room. It's on the east side. Grotto. Okay, parlor. Take the key. Okay. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Okay. This box is the black box. Okay, so that's a lie. This box is the blue box. Okay, so therefore this must be true. Huh? This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. Therefore, what does it say? The box that claims to be black has the gems. Oh, that's nasty. So this is true, but I should have just read more carefully. Okay. Okay, so do I run all the way back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In hopes I get a better way up. Yeah, okay. Alright, running back. I could go this way. Yeah. Don't want to reserve a tree or nook. So I'll go pantry. Sorry. Pick up the change and an apple. And then go northwards. Security does work, so does hallway, but security costs a gem, and I don't have anything to do with it at the moment. I don't have any codes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Gets me to 34. Alright. Okay, now plus 2 steps. It's now 36 instead, excellent. Okay, heading up north. Quote, trying to head up north. I'll go and look, given I need a lot of keys at the moment. Can't use passageway. I think I'm just gonna go closet and then open some of the keys up top. Metal detector, useful, and another key. Okay, so we have plenty of keys now. Okay, so I'm now gonna. Okay, so what was the first? So there's one in the hallway and there's one in parlor. Parlor's closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only by 1 actually. And it gets me 2 higher. So I think I'll go not there. Would have been bad. Back in here. Outwards and upwards. To the left. And open. Billiard room. I know the billiard room is useful, and there are some notes on it in certain places. Gold. I hear gold. Okay, so first 2 pictures. Now, I know this has something to do with maths because there was a letter in the guest bedroom about it, but it's not obvious as to. It's plus, minus, times, and divide. Okay, so let's just guess and say that blue is plus. So then 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, so new header in the notes. Heading billiard puzzle. Just plain simple. Blue equals. Maybe not equals. or hyphen. Colon. Blue is plus. $18. Subtract 10. So 8. Okay, so let's say. Bless me. Okay. Yellow. Minus. Sorry. Okay. So now 6 minus 5, 1. Okay. So it does plus, minus, times, divide. So I'm going to presume that pink is times. I'm not going to switch the word because I don't think it's as it's a massively complicated thing. I probably didn't need to use it. So 2 times 5, 10. Right. Okay. 9. I'm presuming it works inwards out because it has so far. So 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 times 10 is 20. Excellent. The key to the secret garden. Okay. Interesting. I do not think I've been in the bunk room before, or the dark room. Now the dark room means I can go upwards. Does it actually? No, it means I can go to the right though. And that helps with... But I also can't see when I'm drafting. So I think I'm just going to go into the bunk room and then run my way back to hallway, hopefully. Oh, hamster. Hello. Oh, that's cute. I shouldn't be taking screenshots of the hamster sound. Come on, focus. Camp Colonial. Today is a good day because Simon's at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a cry. This is really mean. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have had it any other way. He crossed that out and said I would still would have robbed a sister. Damn. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Nice. And that's the other picture. Okay. So back to the hallway. I got 5 keys now. So special keys. Do I use Secret Garden? Because I'm not on the left hand side. And I could, but I've only got 18 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to use a regular key. Yeah, I'm going to go nursery just to get the more steps. Anything on metal detector? Nope. I've been in here before, so I don't need to. I would have taken pictures of those as well. Okay, so back to the entrance hall it is. Oh, plus 2 steps. Okay, now I'm running on 17. Excellent. So I've effectively not moved from the nursery. Only by 1 step. Good. Okay. Coat check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. That is interesting, but it cuts me off. So I'm gonna go dark room. Okay. Can't see. Actually, do I have break? Oh, I could have chosen breaker, and then that would have been able to turn on the dark room then. Damn. Well, clearly tells me which room I'm going into. Oh, this is a guest bedroom. Of all days I could have gone it. Well, I may as well. Just scan. Right, is there anything, any notes? Go to the entrance hall and check the first note. I could also go to the hallway and check the note in there. Alright. The White Sea Fuel. Nothing looks. Suspicious at the moment with these letters. I should have used that damn key to open up the special garden, because now I've just wasted it. This entire note is suspicious. Now I can check the book. I doubt there's gonna be anything here. Just checking each individual one. No, nothing. Although I did miss this. Annoyingly. So that sucks. Oh well, okay. Call it a day. East facing. New rooms 4. Dark room. Patio. Bunk room and billiard room. Save and continue. Day 5. Alright. Going forward. Spare room, I guess. What happens if I don't have any coins on me? They obviously don't tax me though. Don't mind me, I will just take every coin then. I will take guest bedroom. Car keys. We'll draft eastwards. Go hallway. I'm not sure this is the same. To review it anyway. Green rooms do not cost. Ooh. Yeah, I may go that. That is... yeah, that's powerful. So this effectively gives me a buff. Permanent. Plus 5 steps. Can't drink from the cup, there's nothing in it. Okay. Nothing else here, supposedly. Alright. I think I'm gonna want to go back to the entrance hall, even though I know it cost me a coin and it's more steps. And I think I'm gonna go left. Courtyard. No longer costs any gems because of that. Boom. Terrace. Excellent. Heading further westward. Does require a gem, unfortunately. Or I could go bedroom. I'm going to keep my options open. So I'm going to enter this. And I think I'm going to head eastward to the score. Just to close off this area here. Just to see what's here. So I could get the closets, 2 items. Corridor, I think the corridor, and then I hope I get something that loops to the left. Got a nook, need a key. I will happily take storeroom at this point, and I can just go the hallway if I really want to. One, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 getting back. And then number 2 is 10 total. It's 37. Is it that worth it for one room? Probably not. I'll continue onwards if I have the time. Then I'll go back. Go den. So I don't want to risk that north path over there not containing an upwards route. I'm gonna go utility box in case there's anything that turn that off. Then that allows me to... So I think I'm gonna draw from courtyard. I don't know whether that's an illogical thing to do. Ah. Well. Checkmate. Annoying. Oh. I guess parlor and then get the box game correct this time. That's annoying. Okay. This box is the middle box. Lie. This box is the middle box. Lie. So this one's true. The gems are in the middle box. Okay, now to go to hallway. Commissary, I guess. See if there's anything worth me getting for free. That's annoying. Anyway, I think call it a day then. I don't think there's... I think we're completely stuck. Annoyingly. Okay. Call it a day. Quaint cottage. Honestly, who counts 16 rooms as quaint in a normal life? Most mansions probably don't have 16 rooms. You know, I don't know mansions, but still, it's insane. Right. Hoping to not get cut off on the north side and to actually be able to just explore a bit more. I'll go closet. Dice and key. Going eastwards, corridor. Then left, knock, another key, always good. North, parlor or spare room. Den is preferable, even though it gives me less stuff overall. I don't really need gold at the moment, and the gem is handy. Hence, security. Now, has this changed? Now, why would I want more keycards? Presumably they lead to better rooms. I'm going to set them to I can't set them to unlocked. I think I can only do that through the breaker. There's still one trunk. Curious. Okay, use a key. Ooh. Annoyingly, I do not have any gems, so I can either go bedroom or I can reroll. I'll go bedroom. Then I think I'm going to probably go back to security just because I get an extra step and check what this way is. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. It's cool. I haven't been there before, but I think I'm just gonna go storeroom because it gives me the bare necessities plus an extra key. So, and then I think I'm gonna do I go den? Yeah, let's see what's this way. Okay, that is interesting. So I'm gonna go into the coat check. Okay. Actually, just take one screenshot. Okay. And then that room's never gonna be found. So now I'll go to bedroom and hope that this is lucrative. Kitchen's bad. Chapel, because it's just coins. Yeah. Usually there's coins in here anyway. If I can find them. Come on, where are the coins? Do they not spawn on location, I guess, then? Okay. Alright. Frustrating. Onwards then. Onwards with key. Pantry. Let's go pantry. It goes left. It gives me more coins. I think I've got those. Library. Less common floor plans while drafting in the library. But it goes down, but I'm not going. I think that's better than hallway though. Records. Temporal records. Total time. Free. Oh, this is me. I think. Total time 3 hours 30. Total days 6. Longest day 1 hour 4 minutes. Average day 37 minutes. Steps taken 207. Keys turned 9. Gems used 16. Gold spent 10. Total stars 2. Total rooms drafted 83. Okay, so like all my stats are here. Puzzle records as well. Cool. Just looking at all the books, in case one of them looks particularly suspicious. There's another book. Scrapbook. It's the orchard. And gifts from Reddington. Plus a picture of Herbert. November 5th, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. My favourite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Spare room. It's like literally the most... Oh. Again, so this must be my stats. So every time I've gotten a spare room, I must have picked it. Most drafted, corridor. Corridor, then spare room, then den. Most paid for, observatory, courtyard, drawing room. Most time spent in, entrance hall, okay, security and office. Contraptions I've made. None. Stamp collection. I've been to the observatory, maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans. Kitchen. Pass away lavatory. And then there's just a blank page. Cool, so this is like my stats. It's a library. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Map. Different one. But I could put that in the coach check. Screenshot. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, yeah. Rarity unusual. Oh. You can go into each room. So permanent blueprint. Okay, so I have like stats on each room. Yeah, dead end. Really now. Secret passage, dead end. Yeah, we know better. Okay, draft downwards from library. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Now. I think I could probably do this, then draft right. Or I could just redraw, but I think I'm gonna go Great Hall. And plus, if I get any more keys, then I can just move. I was gonna be so mad if I needed another key. Boudoir has to be. I can't do passageway. Clear gems. Okay, it's just steps, isn't it? So, come on. Gymnasium. So this is a dead end. So I've effectively ended the day. I may as well, or lose. I lose 2 steps whenever I enter a gymnasium. Okay, so let's calculate that. That's 3, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 we're on a code check treasure map. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, alright, fine, let's go for it. Or I can go left. Forgotten the size of the room. Can I pick up one of these? No, I cannot. Okay, alright. So back it is anyway. Alright, code check. Oh. Damn. Okay, so in the den there's a trunk. Okay, just completely missed that. Probably for the best, given I wouldn't have been able to get as far as I got if I didn't have the keys. So, it's not the end of the world. Right. I want to go hallway or kitchen. I would ideally want to go hallway because I do not want to waste my gems so quickly. Laboratory. Experimental house features. Typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. That's a name. So someone is called Moore. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days I've been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? If so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be greatly appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. That is useful. I think that's just a regular journal. So we need the boiler room. Periodic table of elements. Lithium's the same. It's 3, but then you've changed some of the numbers around. Why are 2 there missing? That 2. Heating and cooling point curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascals in Mount Holly. Lab technician Randolph M. That's another name. And there's a laptop. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the day ends. Each time you find some trash while digging, you set your steps to 40, set your dice to 2, gain free gold for each red room in your house, and if you draft a hallway, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, whenever you draft a shop, whenever you draft a shop, set your steps to 40. Combine. After approval of this experiment, feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Why not? Okay. Research logs. No experiments found. No, I don't want to pause my experiment. I want to log in. And I do not have the password, okay. Interesting. Alright. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft. Well, I can't get that, so I could either go break a box, but I think that's a bit useless at the moment, although I may be in desperate need of one in a minute, but I'll see. I missed this. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. This is 10 years beforehand. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epstein, the West Wing will be closed until further notice, while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft. I've been in this room before, I've just missed that. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Congratulations.
So... Stephen's just speaking to me in the background. So, Parlour, most likely, because I still want to go forward, although I may want to check what my right route is. I could have gone guest Bertram, actually, but given how... No, I've got to go dark room as my only option. Or I've got to... So do I gamble with Parlour giving me a way left? Is basically what I'm going to do now. I think so, because I have so few steps. This gives me a lot. And that's another gem. Okay, it's well worth it. Good. So in case there's a gem requirement, which there most likely will be, then I can just use that gem. Okay, the blue box is empty. Unclear. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. So these two are true. And then that's false. So if the false one is that it's empty, then it must have the gems. Excellent. Okay, must go either forward or to left. Neither! Okay. So... I still have no keys. Now... the only thing I can pray is that there's a chance I can redraft. Okay, let's redraw. Yes, drawing room. Okay. So as we know from last time, that doesn't really help us. If I quickly get up the files, I know that in all mist there's this in the wine cellar. Hopefully you guys can see this. No, you can't see this. Okay. But okay, I'll put the files down so I don't forget. But basically there's this coat of arms, and on it the code is, it says a date of MCCXIII, which in Roman numerals I believe to be 1213. So if I was to put that in, that would be 1213. So just brainstorming. So 1213. No. Okay. Alright. Obviously not to that one. I wonder if that is a code though. Maybe. Alright, let's draft upwards. I can now do passageway because I have 2 gems. I think I've got to, because that then loops around to left. Or I could have redrawed because I am in the drawing room after all. Okay, so let's just check while I'm here. I may as well do this. And I could redraw and hope I get something good, like a key item or some gems. But having that, actually, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've got plenty of steps actually. Alright, let's redraw. A package will be delivered here after drafting this row. There's a chance. So I guess if I draw this room again... Dad, 1809. Ah, this is key. SKR 6789. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly. Wait. This can't be right. This letter was written in 1809, and we're currently, unless that 1809 is like a postcode or something, but this is 1993. That's over a century afterwards. Almost 2 centuries. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you as happy and as calm, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage, packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to... That's a different handwriting. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Okay, so Herbert, believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him, so do both of us a favour, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there. I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will be actually useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing didgeridoo blocks. That was the arcade game we saw in the commissary. Nice. Do I have one? No, I don't. Damn it. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red to activate purple. Yeah, I did that. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. I did all of that. I worked out that puzzle. But to the address client has provided by electronic mail. Please return all corresponding packages addressed to Denny Revan to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. There's text there over that signature. I cannot read that for the life of me. Okay, I've got to get a magnifying glass then and come back to the mailing room. Okay. Was worth it, I think, overall, but just a bit annoying. I'm gonna draft right just to start with. So I have the break room, but it's kind of useless given the fact that Darkroom's completely useless. So I may as well just go in there, but I'm not sure I'm actually going to enter there. I don't think there's a point unless this doesn't route round to the right. Okay, got one of these now. I have not reached an appropriate rank. Okay. I've already been in here before, so hopefully I should have taken pictures of that. Trusting that I have. Right. So gymnasium's also locked, so ow. I think that's it then. I mean, I may as well go to this then. Okay, so all green. There's gotta be a Pacific code with this. I just can't. There's nothing. Alright, I think I've got to call it a day then. Yeah. Shame. Okay. Right. Prosaic Villa. Total rooms 27. Rank reached 6. Steps taken 49. Items found 2. View rooms 6. And in the code check, I have the map. Got to remember that. Day 7. Away. I'm not gonna be stupid. Left, power, don't have any gems at the moment. Okay, key. Okay, this box is one of the 2 empty boxes, unclear. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's true. There are 3 boxes in this room, so these 2 are true, then this is false. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes, so therefore this is true. I mean, as in it has to change. Okay. Upwards. Then we go conference room. It still leads upwards. Don't believe there's anything in here. Go den. There's a trunk still in here as well. Okay, so I've got to remember that. Dens often spawn trunks there. Mailroom. Okay, I'm gonna go to the mailroom. Customer copy. Packing slip, the Singer Company, date packed 11/5. Is this American or English? I honestly don't know. K. Thompson, Dept 604, service number 115770. Items included in this order: brass compass and gems. So it was shipped the same day it was packed. Invoice 627, customers ordered 5254. Nice. I'll go guest bedroom, and that gives me more steps. And yes. Okay. We're cooking. Go back in here to this. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Ooh. So Denny Revan stole the Baron's mail, did he? I am also suspicious of this highly. Okay, doesn't seem. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. That's awfully suspicious. And given that my dad, my quote dad, sent it, I sense Vader arc. Was there anything on this? Okay, conference room or hallway? Breaker hopes that I get a code. Pantry. I think I should go pantry for coins. And plus, yeah, fruit. Food. So now down. Yeah, I did do that. Okay. Upwards. Do I pray that the left way has a path for me and just go Nook to get the key? Or do I just go Chapel and Ball? Unclear. I think I'm just gonna go Chapel and just risk it. We'll see what happens. Dispenses a coin. Hopefully there's coins in here this time. On one of the seats or the front. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go forwards then. May as well. I don't want to cut off my path north so quickly. So I'll go corridor, and plus it can't be locked as well. I'll go Nook. And just hope that there's a path to the right. Because the key's useful. Hence. Gem requirement courtyard would be good. Is it necessary? Yeah, okay. I'll go courtyard. There may have been a note in there. Yes, there is a note in here. Gotta come back. Ah. So I worked that out. Order of operations, yeah. Sinclair, many secrets that it will take to his grave. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Okay, that was worth wasting a step. Spare room, definitely. Keep going north. Locked. Okay. Dining room, have to. Then go north. Foyer. Oh my doors always. I have 4 gems. Okay, excellent. Ooh. Lord William Epstein. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key IV. J.R. Yenna. Baron Edwin St. Clair. And Count Isaac Gates. And then the 2 paintings. Garage. It means it's a dead end, but it gives me +3 keys. I think that's kind of... It's annoying because I would want to go there. But not now. So I'll go West Wing Hall. If I have to go down from the dining room, then so be it. Do I use a gem? Nah. I'm gonna go into the bedroom. Ah, excellent. 2 bananas. Hello. Okay. Kitchen. Food for sale. I think I'm just gonna go drawing room. Even though kitchen's interesting, I don't think 3 coins is gonna get me much. Although I could go down from dining room and search for more coins there. Yeah, okay. Let's do that then. I'll see what's down this way. Okay, I know this is important. Rumpus room. Thank you very much for the 8 coins.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find.
Door in an antechamber.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. Black cat tied to a red flag which doesn't stir. More secrets, more questions than answers. Okay. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Well, can't go there, but that's good to look out for. Okay, so now to the kitchen. So is there anywhere that was locked? I'm still yet to go left of the entrance hall. I doubt I'm gonna get there now, though. Banana club sandwich. Plus 15. Plus 5 every green room, or just plus 3? Yeah. Club sandwich, plus 15. No more, please. Should be more than enough. Okay, excellent. Freezes your account. Coins in the amount will not be reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or... Ooh. Okay. So I can't use either my gems or my coins. That's not that useful. And especially seeing that that doesn't lead anywhere as well. So I'm gonna go dark room. And just blind draw. Okay. let's just hope for the best. And okay. Actually, excellent. I can see. And I have the magnifying glass as well. It's almost too bright. I'm just gonna scan horizontally until I see anything of mild suspicion. I didn't mean to screenshot that. These pages are just suspicious. They don't have anything else in them. I mean, that's awfully suspicious, that thing there, but I don't know what it is. Why is that camera important? Green memos found in Harley's room are always false. Interesting. Paint notes. HS has suggested yet another paint of her ladyship. I assume you for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged point of the enclosed photograph. He said that the east development was too dark to keep an eye on that. 1128. I think that's the key code. And then there's this girl. I'm not sure which. Ah, gem. That's the office. The white bishop in the background is the white king in the background is the giveaway. I think that's just a hint as the office room. She's holding a vial. The image is so blurred. Ah. This is clearer. That isn't a vial, that's a vial. Why are these images taken? Are they just to throw me off? Different focused. That's just the beginning. Okay. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. That sucks, given how close I am to the antechamber, but it leads all ways. So I do not like that. In fact, there's a bell entering. There's a key card, which I do not have. That's the first picture. Second picture. August 28th. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, has been chosen and the Heraldry Literal Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor of the previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no longer a stranger to the public eye. I think that's the woman in the picture. Even before her literary success, the niece of the closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name, aimed to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay. This is a year later. Swimbird author never considers herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer, she can find She confided, "My son was the only one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his flexible love of the colour red, a statement that has been held with much scepticism by the many pundits that view the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. That is not a standard hat. That's a guard's hat. 86th November versus Jan, so this is end of the year. Publisher and author detained by the Red Guard. Questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leak dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinzale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed that by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Context on page 12. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. November 17th, no year. Marigold drops publisher. Reading held. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as a mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the third person writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. We've seen at the corner suspicious bag under the wave down a local This is the third major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last person. The trials begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Sinker heiress, but search continues. 87 years later, February. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name of Marion Marigold, was last seen by the close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinzendale, where the bombing was. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. And that is definitely the girl in the picture. September 2. Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum's grounds dredging for clues. Museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia had arrived on scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Nothing in the picture. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumoured to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to its historical value. If these rumours are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Interesting. That was a lot of information. Right, it is getting close to lunchtime, so I'll probably be stopping soon-ish. I'm gonna head through the Eastway to see what lie. Okay, never mind. I'm not going through Eastway. Okay, north then is the only option. Okay. Gotta run back all the way to the chapel entrance hall then. Hold, please. So that's chapel and then that's entrance. Okay, so what does this archived floor plan? Okay, so this is the archives thing. Combined inventory. Compass and magnifying glass. Do I really think that's going to actually give me anything? We'll see. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, okay, so that's what I've already been tricked by. I'm just gonna screenshot it. Stone cut blank by hand and letters wrought. A message. Page 8. Nah, doesn't work. Damn. This being a large battery pack provides juice to battery power contraptions. Nah, there is absolutely nothing. Okay. Waste another coin. Then check entrance hall. Gotta go archives and hope for the best. Library, and that's a dead end. Although this is different. Or maybe I just didn't see this. Mount Holly, book request form. Books and number 124. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available next time you draft the library. Please select 1. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Thick Stars, History of Arindia, the Pump User Manual, or Drafting Strategy. I want Swimbird. Simon P. Jones. Alright. I am then going to do one more thing. We got, I believe, the lock pin for the orchard key. I believe from memory it was 1128. I'm going to check my screenshots. If this is true, I should get access to the orchard. Yeah, so the tree that had the code has now been chopped down. So if I quickly scroll... 11:28. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Excellent. Anything of use here? Another one of those chalice-y things. That looks important, so what's in here? Gardener's logbook. When I first came onto the estate that in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to the horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogale, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's living grounds. My domain stretches far from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and the east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epstein's death and the ensuring closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavour to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition, to maintain the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden from the billiard room, which I didn't get the key from, so I should remember in the billiard room there's always a key. I should keep that in mind in future. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house, and while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty researching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. So that is barren ground. Poor soil, good soil, and rich soil. Okay, good to note. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including, but not limiting, to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critically necessary thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost that should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve the resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new course champion. I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Aurenda currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel rhino. Okay. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I did not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humour me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. I think I'll already taken a screenshot there. Okay, so there's a gasoline pipe thing here. And there's a flame. One of 4 flames. Okay. Then this is a sundial. Okay. Wasn't anything useful, it's just a sundial. Okay. Lots of progress in today's stream. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I believe this is day 7 I've gotten into, so 4 days. Okay. Alright. I will hopefully stream this not too soon from now, and I will see you in the next stream. I'll just see what rank of mana I get before I hop off. Ordinary Villa. Total rooms 26, rank reached 8, steps taken 62, items found 3. Nice. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.